welcome for our first video for Wilsonism&Company. I'm Wilson, and tonight's discussion is going to be on learning and helplessness. And tonight I have my brother here, and we will just be questioning him and so on and so forth. So, Nicholas, we were talking earlier about learn helplessness, so can you kind of expand on that a little bit more than what you were telling me?
Hello, everybody. I'm Nicholas Johnson. Anyways, so what is learn helplessness? Learn helplessness is something that is developed in a society where everything is unsuccessful. Education is unsuccessful. Getting a job is unsuccessful. Reaching your goals is unsuccessful. Usually the type of people that deals with learned helplessness are people that live in low income communities and in communities where it's urban and stuff like that. Minority communities, I want to say, basically. And what learned helplessness is, like I said, where you can't reach your goals, where everything around you is just, depressing, nothing's going good for you. And so as a child, when a child grows up in a society like that, where he's around drugs, around, sex, girls or men, whatever the problem may be, that's all they learn. So that's called learned helplessness, because they can't break that cycle. They can't, or they don't want to succeed or go to school or get a good job. Instead, they want to, chase the girls, sell the drugs and stuff like that, and get money by any means necessary, to survive.
Well, I actually agree with you there, but isn't there something called free will? I mean, I read this, not necessarily read the book, but we studied this in my AP US history class last year. I forget the author who wrote it, but he said something along the lines that it's your fault wherever you are in life, and ultimately it's your responsibility to get out of that socioeconomic issue or problem that you have. So what are your thoughts on that?
Well, as far as it being your choice, whether to be successful and go to school or to sell drugs, that all refers back to, once again, to learn helplessness. Because like I said, when you're used to a surrounding where everything is not going good, like for instance, you're around if you're around your family or you're around your friends and nobody's doing anything to get out of that society or become something in life. The only thing they're becoming is drug dealers, and drunks at the corner, at the liquor store and stuff like that. Then, like I said, it's not their fault, because that's all they know. So they can't break that learned helplessness. It takes somebody that's outside that learned helplessness circle to pull them into being successful or to going to school and making the right decisions in life.
And if you had one thing to say to the youth, or one piece of advice you would give to them, what would that be?
My advice to the youth, either if you're in a learned helplessness situation or just a regular, somebody who's on the right track, I would say to definitely stay focused, know what you want in life, and don't let anybody alter your decisions in life to become whatever you want to be. And if you do make it out of that society where you are in a learned helplessness situation, go back, help the people out that need help, either a child, an adult. Go back, help them out, and spread the message that anything you put your mind towards, you can accomplish your goals and become anything you want and become successful. And we need to keep that cycle going, because if we can't break that cycle, then it's ongoing for generations and generations and generations. And that's exactly what's going on right now in our communities, urban communities, that is. We got to learn how to break that cycle and to, have the youth, get involved with the community as far as helping the community out, getting a good education, going to college, starting businesses, and having the opportunity maybe to run their own business one day and create jobs for the economy.
One last question before we close off. Now, what do you think about the music? Do you think that has a large impact on the students, the children of today's society?
Music by itself is its own society, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you're talking about, now you have different genres of music. You got rock, you got hip hop, you got R&B, You got the wave music, techno, electronica, dubstep, and all that stuff. That's all culture-based music. But if you're looking at specifically hip hop and rap and stuff like that, that has a lot of sex, a lot of drug selling, and a lot of twerking and stuff like that with the females, it does. It really do. How can I say this? It really does affect the youth, even adults, because whatever these so-called rappers who ultimately don't even live that lifestyle of being a gangster or drug dealer and all that other stuff. You know what I mean? In the end, it still does influence people to do the wrong things and to get money or power or fame, whatever it may be, by the wrong means. You know what I'm saying? Robbing people, killing people, whatever, selling drugs, just the wrong things to get paid. You know what I mean? And like I said, if you're in that learned helplessness environment or society, and then you got the music, negative music on top of that, it's a double negative. You know what I'm saying? This time, with two negatives, you're not going to get that positive. You're going to get another negative. So now you're just negative, negative, negative. You know what I'm saying? Learned helplessness environment or society, and then you got the music on top of that, inducing that more. You know what I mean? It just spells bad. It spells wrong. And this gets worse. So, I mean, don't let music influence you, because half the time, them rappers and all that other stuff, they ain't living that life. They're only talking about it and they're getting paid by your dollars that you work hard to get.
Well then, that was very motivating. I sincerely hope that my generation out there will actually take this message into heart. I mean, I know that a lot of people will still be doing the same thing. I mean, it takes something.
It takes people that that's on the right track to come back and pull the youth or whomever that may be in trouble out of that situation.
Right, and I sincerely hope that those who are within my generation, I hope they actually take a listen to the message that we're trying to send and pick up some sort of morality out of it, whether just be trying to help your little brother or something like that, or maybe just even going to a camp and just talking to little children. You really can make a difference regardless. And just talking to somebody else will honestly make a difference in somebody else's life, and I really hope that this will happen. So, thanks. This is Wilson here. This is my brother Nicholas, and we will see you next time. Good night.